Fandom, and I'm here at C2E2 in Chicago with the incredible Jason Aaron. Jason, thank you so much for taking the time. Just have a couple of questions. First off, the Absolute Universe has taken off like a rocket. Why do you think there's been such a just almost unanimous, just positive response to this new universe?
I mean, I think it's a good time. I think people have been hungry for kind of new takes on characters they know well. I also think like the books are just good. Like it's about the content too. It's not just about a marketing plan. I think I mean I'm really proud of what we're doing on Superman. I think what Scott and Nick have been doing on Batman is wild and groundbreaking, and Kelly and Hayden have been completely killing it on Wonder Woman. So some of it, I think, I think we all knew when we started working on the Absolute stuff, we were excited. We were all excited about what we were going to do in our books. We were getting more and more excited about what other people were doing. It felt like this nice sort of groundswell of us inspiring each other. And I think that has bled over into the books. Right? So I really do think it's just the creators who've been around for a long time taking big swings, and it's resonating with people. Thankfully, like the response has been really amazing. For me, like I've never really written DC stuff before, so I'm like the new guy coming over to DC. Superman is literally the greatest mythology in the history of comic books, and what I'm doing is hopefully honoring that, but also shaking it up quite a bit. So you never know how people are going to respond to that when you're changing fundamental parts of Kal-El's origin and who he is and how he functions. But the response has been really amazing. So it's been really gratifying.
To that end, I see a certain common thread through your incredible legendary Thor run, your Doctor Strange run at Marvel, and this Absolute Superman take where your Thor, it felt like with Thor and Doctor Strange, you were sort of stripping away what it means to be a god, what it means for the Sorcerer Supreme to lack magic. What do you see the same sort of common, like what do we strip away from Superman that without breaking the character of Superman in this iteration?
I mean, it's not always just about taking something away from them. I mean, some of that is about giving these characters a challenge. How do you challenge Thor when he's so powerful? How do you challenge Doctor Strange when he can kind of wave his fingers and solve any problem? And some of it with the Strange is like showing the price of that. With Thor, it's like the idea of worthiness and what does that mean? What does that mean to him? With Superman, I'm not just trying to take anything away. I mean, clearly, I've changed like the Kansas part, the Smallville part of his origin, changed what Krypton meant to him. But some of that is just, it's all about what that adds. It makes his origin more tragic. It makes his journey harder. The Krypton part of it, and when he comes here, it's all about just pulling in the same direction of what is the theme of this story. Who is this guy? More than anything else, Kal-El is an immigrant, right? Like he is the ultimate immigrant story. He has much more of a fully formed immigrant identity in that he's like 13, 14 years old when Krypton blows up. He grew up in basically the Kryptonian version of Smallville, so he's got that small town upbringing, but it happened there. So when that all is taken away from him, he comes here and travels a very different kind of immigrant path. As he's an immigrant in 2025, which can be a darker, more dangerous journey. He doesn't know who the hell he is. He had a very fully formed Kryptonian identity. Nobody even remembers Krypton except for him. He doesn't have a place here on Earth where he belongs. There's no connections he's formed. He's been on the run for 5 years. So I just like that idea of this guy who's still incredibly powerful. Power is growing every day in ways he doesn't understand. But he has absolutely no idea who he is, who he's supposed to be. That's an ongoing quest and journey for him that in my mind, will take us a long time to get resolution to that question. This is not a version of Superman who is fully formed in any way. He's not going to get there in issue 8, even issue 12. How long does it take him to get to like a Superman status quo? Remains to be seen. I plan on being on this book for a long, long time.
And we can't wait to go on that ride with you. We trust that we are in capable hands. Thank you so much, Jason Aaron, for taking the time. This has been Carlos Freytes for Agents of Fandom. You can find this at agentsoffandom.com.